Hey guys, my name is Steve from Trim That Weed, and today I'm here to explain to you, step by step, how to store bulbs that have sprouted. You may be getting a headache on knowing what to do with your sprouting bulbs when it's impossible to plant them at that time. No need to worry, you can actually store them. Watch this video until the end and find out how. You might have received sprouting bulbs as a gift at a time that you cannot plant them. You might also have realized that your bulbs are sprouting and you know that winter is starting and they will all go to waste. The good news is that you don't have to throw them away, nor should you waste them by planting them in winter. You can actually save them over winter and plant them in spring when it's appropriate. First of all, you have to dig them up from the ground if they're in the soil. Clean and trim them. Make sure you uproot them in a way that they will not be damaged. Sprouting bulbs have some humidity that enhances the sprouting process. The bulb sprouts are very susceptible to rot. In order to store the bulbs long term, you first of all have to stop the sprouting process. To do this, you need to cure them to make sure that they lose all of the humidity and enter a dormant state. Get rid of the excess soil on the bulbs. Put them on a dry tray and keep them for about a week in a room with no exposure to light. If that room has a window, close the window. They are meant to air dry so that they lose all of the water that they've stored up. In this state, the dormant state has been activated and the sprouting process halted. Ensure that you keep the foliage, the sprout, off during this period so that the nutrients therein can go back into the bulb and keep it alive. Storing sprouted bulbs. Once the bulbs have dried up completely, it's time to store them in a way that makes them last for a long period of time, probably until you're able to plant them, usually in the spring. You need a carton box, a plastic or wooden tray, and dry hay. Packing the bulbs. Cover the base of the carton box with dry hay to form a layer. Place the bulbs on the hay layer, while remembering to position them in a way that they're not in contact. This usually helps prevent any spread of disease from one bulb to the other. Once the first layer of bulbs has filled in the space, add another layer of dry hay, and once again, arrange the bulbs on top of it. Continue doing this arrangement until the carton box is completely filled. Close the lid of the box, but do not seal it in order to give room for ventilation. Another way of packing the bulbs after the curing process is using pieces of paper to wrap the bulbs, and then placing them on a tray and covering the tray with a hessian sack, or putting the wrapped bulbs inside of a plastic paper bag. This paper will prevent the bulb from decay. After packing, take the box, sack, or tray to the chosen storage place. An ideal storage place can be a garage or just a storeroom in the house. Properties of the ideal storage room. The ideal storage room should be very cold, but not below freezing. It can be at the back of a refrigerator or cold garage. This low temperature takes the bulbs into a state of dormancy and keeps them there until an opportune time. The temperature should range from between 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. When the bulb in question is for a tropical plant, however, warmer area will be required. The room should also be dark so that the conditions that causes sprouting, like light, are completely hindered, and the bulb remains dormant for the desired period of time. It is important to note that when you finally plant them, they will bloom again, but the result may not be as it would have been if the storing did not occur. Nonetheless, if you follow this procedure carefully, then be sure that your bulbs will not go to waste, and you will be able to plant them next year. That's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and leave a comment sharing with us your experience. Till next time, guys.